Today, let's do a breakdown of something really different: the store and, more importantly, Mastercrafts. Now this may seem like a pretty ridiculous topic, but trust me, this makes sense, and if you have played Black Ops 4, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna sound like I'm doing a lot of describing, but trust me, I have a point, and it's one that you should definitely get behind. Currently in the store, we get Mastercraft bundles or more premium bundles for around 2,000 to 2,400 COD points, or about 20 to 24 US dollars. In these bundles, you get a whole mix of things. You get your Mastercraft weapon, maybe a secondary weapon, probably a watch, a sticker, a charm, some calling cards, and some other random items. If we take a look at the Big Brain Mastercraft bundle, it's a Mastercraft weapon, a legendary assault rifle, a watch, a charm, emblem, calling card, vehicle skin, vehicle horn, and a sticker. And importantly, that vehicle skin does not apply to Warzone, only Cold War. If we take out the Mothership Mastercraft bundle, we get the Mastercraft sniper rifle, a legendary assault rifle, a legendary submachine gun, a charm, a reticle, a watch, an emblem, and a calling card. All the weapons in both of these Mastercraft bundles have tracer fire. And of course, the main reason you get a Mastercraft is for its unique weapon inspection, although it can go away if you remove certain attachments. It's no secret that a lot of these bundles just have stuff to bloat the price. Instead of selling the thing for a lot cheaper, or selling the weapons individually, or something like that, they'll just put everything together and just increase the price because there's a lot more items in there. Which brings me to Black Ops 4. In the Black Ops 4 0G Mastercraft bundle, we get an operator skin, 2 stickers, a calling card, and, of course, the Mastercraft SMG. But not only did the Mastercraft look good, it also had unique attachments. Each attachment was specifically crafted to go with the theme of this weapon. And sure, it didn't have a unique weapon inspection, but it had something a little cooler. It had something similar to reactive camos now. For example, as you got kills, this weapon would start glowing, then it would look like it's entering the atmosphere, so it would start catching fire, and at the end, it would have a little Sputnik orbiting you. Another thing is that while you could put a charm and a death effect, so kind of how we have dismemberment now, you could not change its camo. And I can kinda understand this because the Mastercraft actually changed up the entire look of the weapon. However, it did have those 7 attachments, which is 2 more than what the current ones have. Because they are legendary or actually Outtro weapons, they come with 5 attachments. And any other attachment is going to look exactly how it does on the base gun. I should note that the Black Ops 4 Mastercrafts don't have optics as part of their unique attachments. So any optic that gets put on a Mastercraft looks exactly how it would on a normal gun. But every other attachment is specifically tailored to that Mastercraft. And I can understand why they wouldn't do it now, because they don't have the time to make 40 or 50 specific attachments for each gun. So if we compare again the bundles, we get 5 items for 1,000 COD points, or 8 or 9 for 2,000 COD points. And because they're bundles, it's kinda hard to know whether or not you're gonna be wanting to use those weapons. If there's a weapon you really like, then you probably want that bundle, even if it's not the main item. But with the Black Ops 4 bundle, you at least got the weapon you wanted, and you knew that that was the main item and the majority of the price. And you knew that no matter what you did to your weapon, it would still look good. Although, if you wanted to put your own camo, like if you had a cool reactive, you sadly wouldn't be able to put that on. Which brings me to my main point of this video. I know that they're not going to break up the bundles or change the prices. So the one thing that I asked for them to do in order to save the bundles is have some sort of visual slot. So what I recommend to Treyarch is basically make the gun look good without any attachments. And as you add attachments, have a little window pop up that says override visuals, yes, no. And there you go, problem solved. And similarly to how they introduced Frankensmithing, they should also allow attachments of the same type to share visuals, except for optics. So if I want to use the Spetsnaz normal grip instead of the Spetsnaz speed grip, I should be able to use the Spetsnaz normal grip, but keep the visuals of the Spetsnaz speed grip from the Mastercraft bundle. Seriously, how many times have you passed up a cool bundle? It doesn't even have to be a Mastercraft, but you just can't buy it because you know that the second you swap any of those attachments, that awesome camo would just go away. So let's look at the Mothership actual Mastercraft item here. It's got an infantry stabilizer. We would not touch this in Warzone. It's got a Tiger Team barrel, which is okay, but it's not what we would be using. Marathon stock, again, why? Serpent grip, okay, that's pretty good. And a 7-round magazine. Out of these attachments, we might keep the 7-round magazine if we don't put something like a bruiser grip on, but everything else would be swapped. That means that in the end, all you would really have left is the scope and part of the front of the gun, which is kind of a waste of your money at that point. What both Treyarch and Infinity Ward need to learn is that Warzone's going to be around for a while. So if they want to sell these bundles to people 2-3 years down the line, they should make the weapons look good regardless of what they have on, so if there's attachment reworks and stuff, they'll still look good. For example, I would love to buy this bundle for the PPSH since it's a tracer pack and it has a pretty cool camo. Except I know that the second I put my attachments on there, it's gonna be completely different. So as much as I would love a PPSH with tracers, well, it's just not worth it for me. And I think my idea would actually cause people to start spending a little bit more money. I mean, let's go back to the LC10 Mastercraft bundle. Let's say I really like the base gun and the magazine, but I don't use a bruiser grip, but I have another blueprint with a cool front grip. Now, I want to use the patrol grip, and I just place the other grip's visuals onto the patrol grip, and boom, I would be able to use exactly the build I wanted. And just like that, I bought 3 bundles to make a really cool LC10. I know this is unlikely for anyone at Treyarch or Activision to see this video, or even react to it if they do, but I just wanted to let you guys know what has happened over the last few years when it comes to Mastercrafts. Maybe if you guys start spreading the idea around, maybe they'll hear it and maybe start implementing bits of it. And honestly, I don't even want credit for it, I just want to see it happen. And if you made it this far, thank you, since this is a completely different type of video that I normally do. But if there's any weapons, builds, or part of the game you want me to break down, let me know and you may see it on the next Community Wednesday. And that's the video. If you enjoyed it, if it's helped you in any way, let me know by leaving a like. If you got any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. And if you want to make sure that you never miss another video again, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.